Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? This your boy Marcus Elbow. I want to welcome you to Healthy Music. And if this is your first time, I appreciate you clicking on this video. Hey, go ahead on and hit that sub, like this video, do all that, man, because this is the best place for music content right here over here at Healthy Music. I also want to say what's up to all my healthy people out there. Hope you're feeling better, eating better, and I know you're making some great music. Today, I want to talk about ways to avoid copyright and content ID issues while using something like Splice or whatever else. Now, if you haven't really figured this out yet, there are some people out there that are taking these splice samples and they're using the samples and they're looping them and they're putting drums behind them and then they're publishing them or they're distributing them and then they're getting content IDs on them. So whenever you even just audition the sample, you can get a copyright strike or you can get a copyright deal from YouTube or whatever. So today what I want to do is I want to show you how to avoid this. And it really just comes down to being creative, but you really should try some of these practices because it will help you not only make the sample your own, but help you avoid some of these issues in the future for all my sample-based producers out there. So let's go ahead on and get to work. Let's do it. Hey, live better, feel better, you'll make better music. All right, so as you can see right here, I have the MPC Live 3 on deck, and I already got a sample ready for y'all. So let's go up here to Splice real quick, and this is a sample I'm going to use. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let's hear it. Now that's all I'm going to play because I don't want to get the copyright strike because you can get it just for playing it. So I've already listened to it. I'm probably going to get nicked when I do the sample portion, but let's just go ahead on and get to it. So I'm going to go ahead on and take us over to the machine and let's go ahead on and sample this. I already got a sample, so what I want to do is I'm just going to go to a different track here and I'm going to create a drum track and then we're going to jump over into the sample section. I'm going to mute myself and then we're going to go ahead on and sample this real quick. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably going to get hit with that, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to name this. Normally what I do is if I got a sample, I'll just name it sample and then I'll put the key that it's in there, even though that doesn't really matter, but I like to know kind of where I started from. I'm going to hit edit. And then as you can see, we have our sample here. So I'm going to go ahead and play the sample real quick. Right now, what I want to do is the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do something with this sample right off the bat. I don't care if that's pitch it up, pitch it down. You need to change it so the algorithm will be a little bit confused. So I'm going to pitch it down 3 tones and let's hear it. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and chop it about right there. I think that's where I want to chop it at. So let's go ahead on and process that. I'm going to go ahead on and discard that. And I think that's all I need. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead on and hit trim, which is going to take me in the chop. I'm not going to lazy chop this. I'm going to chop it into regions. Let's hear it. All right, so now that we have it chopped, I'm going to go ahead on and hold down shift and I'm going to go ahead and go to convert and then I'm just going to go new drum track, uses slices, blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to hit main and main is going to take us into our, main area where we work on the sample and the sample is going to still be here. Right, so the magic here is we want to be able to chop this sample up and do something different with it. We can just play it like that, but that's not really, being creative. So what I would do with this is find me a pattern that I like. Okay, so I think I like that. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead on and tap that in. It says about 184. So let's just make sure we get that 184 tapped in. I could do half of that if I wanted to. Let's see. Let's do it at 92. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that it's 4 bars. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and play that. All right, let's go ahead on and record that. I'm going to go over here and then I'm just going to hold down record and push play. Okay, I like that. What I want to do is I'm going to go to mixer. And then what I want to do is I want to hit mixer again and get to the lower level. And I want to turn these down. All right, let's hear it. All right, so now we have a whole different type of sound that we're working with here. If we go back to the original sample, it was like this. Right? But now we got it like this. And then we can easily just go in and add some drums to this. And if you haven't heard already, I just dropped my brand new organic pack. So what I want to do is I'm just going to go over to load. I'm going to go into expansions and I'm going to go grab that pack real quick. Give me a second. And yes, it is an expansion. So you will be able to load this up into your machine just like any other expansion. So let's go ahead and hit main. Let's drop some snares in this. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and drop it. All right, let's go find us. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go over here and I'm just going to duplicate this. So now I can have another track to do this on. I want to do something different with this. I like that right there. So in order for me to do this, I'm gonna turn it back up. And again, now we're just making a beat right now. But then also what I want to do, I'm gonna hit mixer again and I'm gonna turn that down. I like that. right, so now what I'm gonna do is let's go back to main. I'm gonna duplicate this again. I'm gonna go to mixer and I'm gonna turn this down. Okay, I think I like it like that. We're gonna take off time correct. Let's see. I like that. I like that. But what I want to do now is I want to add a little something. We can turn this into a whole session. Let's go back to our sample. I need to find out what key are we in. So we're still in G. All right, it looks like we're in G. So let's hear it. Maybe we can go put some. Let's see here. Let's go to a new track here. And go to plug in. Let's see if we can find us a bass real quick without taking up too much of you guys' time. So let's go. I want to stretch this out a little bit. I think it's a little too short. So we're going to go to N and let's just move it out a little bit more. Let's hear it again. I think I might add some effects to this. So let's go add some Flavor Pro. And I want to hear this. Like that right there. I need some drums. Let's do it there. Okay. bit. Where's that Pro EQ? I think it's this one. Yo. That was kind of hard right there. Already. So listen to me, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know what I mean? Yo. So listen to me. Hey, it is not that hard to avoid, you know what I mean, the copyright strike. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably 90% avoidance at this point because I do understand how YouTube works. So if you're new to this, or you've been getting strikes, or you've just been struggling with this, just remember to be as creative as you can. Make sure you manipulate the sample as much as you can. As you can tell, I have messed around with this sample a little bit, just trying to get it to sound totally different than the way it sounded initially, and this is what I came up with. So I hope that this helped you, and I really hope that you know, you can start really making some dope music and being creative and not worrying about what YouTube has got going on and worrying about if somebody's going to try to take revenue from you, because that's important that, you know what I mean, on this platform, that we are able to be creatively free. You know what I mean? So listen, if you like what you heard as far as these drums go, don't forget, you can run over to elbowmediastudios.com and you can grab my brand new organic pack expansion. It is a forced expansion, but it will work on your MPCs, your modern MPCs. Also, I have other packs over there, and I just released my brand new beat album, and the Beat League members have released albums as well. So if you're looking to listen to some dope music, now I know that most likely you are a producer, so you're probably gonna be like, Elbow, why would I go buy beats when I make beats? Listen, it's not about that. It's about supporting other artists that are doing the same thing you're doing. And if you happen to be a rapper, or you happen to be someone that writes, then these are perfect albums for you to write to, spark some creative ideas. And if you're looking to purchase any of these beats, you can definitely reach out to the members or reach out to me myself, and you can pick up some of these beats so that you could definitely do your thing. So listen, if you're looking for any type of equipment or anything like that, I'm gonna tell you to go over to Zounds. Zounds is where I get all my equipment from. I got links inside the description. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps out the channel, so I would appreciate it if you would do that. And you know, make sure you click on that link. But if you're looking for equipment, just go over there and, you know, copy some or whatever. And listen, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Listen, I appreciate you for checking out this video. If you watched this all the way to the end, you a goddamn soldier. Boy, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I hope you like what I did. I hope you like this beat. And I'm going to get out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. It's been your boy Marcus Elbow. This has been Healthy Music. Live better, feel better, make better music. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.